Willie Dowling, chartered surveyor, originally from Kildare, live in Dublin. Pain in my shoulder. Got more noticeable during lockdown, and that it resulted in a throbbing pain right down my arm and actually right down into my fingers. There's no specific point where I injured it, so I guess whatever problem I had was made worse by the first couple of weeks of lockdown. I probably lying around on the bed at home watching Netflix. Yeah, it was sort of just weird, when you get tingling sensation, in your hand, think you're having a heart attack or something. I don't know. So once I realised that wasn't happening, it was just annoying, and I definitely it was most noticeable probably at night time when lying in bed. If I would wake up in pain and have to turn over, and then for first couple of weeks, I definitely tried to sort of train through it when we got back training, but that didn't work, and it was only when I came here and we changed it around that we got on top of it. I probably waited 3 or 4 months longer than I should have to get something done about it. I suppose my only reservation was it felt like where you get some injuries and you take a couple of weeks off and it sort of cures itself, and that was, I suppose, when you were closed initially, that was my feeling. Well, if I don't do any dumbbells or don't do any kettlebells, it'll cure itself after 3 or 4 weeks. But it wasn't, so it certainly needed professional help. To be honest, their enthusiasm and willingness to try and get on top of it has been great, and I'd like to thank them for the interest that they've shown. Yeah, I would encourage anybody to seek assistance. It's I think a combination of maybe overtraining in my case, but more probably lifestyle, and I think there's recurring themes around my work colleagues of people getting injuries through lockdown. We've all left our nice comfortable chairs in our offices and are now lounging around at home on couches and probably inappropriate chairs and getting injuries. So there's probably a lot of small niggling injuries associated with COVID, and it's either a sustained period of pain or go seek some help and get it sorted.